Well, here we are. It's the end of the first trimester and into the second. I'm pretty excited because the first one's been a little bit of a doozy, if I'm being honest. Just with feeling completely drained, stressed, and all I want to do is sleep. But, you know, I have all this other stuff to do, i.e. taking care of the house and 2 other children. So I'm glad I'm getting a lot of my energy back. I'm very thankful for that. Had to get a little coffee. Well, so far my cravings haven't been really outlandish, just unusual for me. Like chocolate milk. I don't drink a lot of milk. I've never really enjoyed the flavor, but I've been wanting a lot of chocolate milk lately, so I drink a little bit. I try to hold back because it's got a lot of sugar in it, and I try and watch out for my sugar. But chocolate milk and a lot of spicy stuff. I got myself a big bottle of Texas Pete to put on lots of things, although that's kind of tapered off here lately, but man, it's good on some fried chicken. Which also, I don't eat a lot of fried chicken, but on the occasion that I do, it's good on that. Other than that, nothing really sounds good these days. I guess, again, with that just upset stomach, near constant, nothing sounds good, so yeah. I've not had too much vomiting, only 1 episode so far, but the nausea has been a little crazy. There up until around 7 or 8 weeks, it was pretty yucky, and if I didn't eat really right when I felt it coming on, then I was kind of miserable. But now I kind of have what I call a naughty stomach, like K-N-O-T, naughty stomach, where it's not really nausea and I don't feel like I'm gonna throw up. It's just like very uncomfortable in this area. I don't know if you've heard of Mama Natural. I've been wanting to try her smoothie, which is just banana and almond milk and a couple other ingredients. I'll leave a link. I haven't had a chance to try it, but I want to see if it'll help some of the level of discomfort. I've had some headaches too, although not in the past couple of weeks, which I'm very thankful for. But the headaches get really bad, and usually I can kind of tough it out for most of the day. It's just when it comes time to go to sleep, and then I can't really sleep with a raging headache. I've been taking, I think, 250 of Tylenol. I don't like taking Tylenol because of what it does to your liver, but every once in a while I'll take that. And then I'll also take a Zyrtec with that, and that seems to really do the trick. Of course, all of this is under the advisement of my midwife. She said that a lot of headaches can be caused from dehydration, which usually I'm like, oh no, I'm not dehydrated. I drink so much water, but actually when I really think about it, I might be dehydrated because I've just been, you know, so blah and yucky that I haven't been drinking as much as I usually do. So I'm trying to really keep up with that, and it's getting a lot better, so I'm glad for that. And an interesting thing too is my midwife also recommended catnip to help you kind of wind down, because I notice I have trouble with that because my brain is always going, you know, 100 miles an hour, and well, I have to do this and don't forget to do this, and I gotta pack this and do this and yada yada yada. So I've been trying to really do some prayer and a bedtime routine, which I've always been really bad at because I'm a night owl and I just want to stay up as long as I can. But then the kids don't agree with that because they get up early, and then I have to get up early with them, and then I'm grumpy because I haven't slept a lot. So I'm trying to get myself to bed on time and get a nice bedtime routine and really wind my brain down so it'll like turn off or at least shut up long enough for me to get some sleep. I haven't tried it yet. I want to. I planted some, but something's eating my catnip. We haven't figured out yet if it's a caterpillar or a beetle. I hope it's getting some good sleep. So I've only recently started showing, kind of popping out, if you will, over the past 2 or 3 weeks. Yes, I have welcomed the maternity pants back into my wardrobe. I forgot how comfortable they are. But I'm sorry, America, I'm just not a fan of leggings. I don't think they're that comfortable. I've tried them and I just can't get into them. But I'm a sweatpants girl through and through. If I'm at home, that's probably what I'm wearing, is sweatpants and a t-shirt and a sweatshirt or one of my sweaters because I love a grandma sweater. Yeah, those are my comfy clothes for my belly that's poking out now. We were pretty excited to find out. I've always wanted a big family, so is my husband, but it's going to be a little bit of a change for us because we both grew up in families where there was only 2 children, and both of our siblings also only have 2 children, so we're kind of going to be the odd family out with more than 2 children. Not that anyone's complaining, it's just it'll be a little bit of a different dynamic. The whole I have 1 kid, my husband has the other, and if anything's going wrong, we're covered. But now we're gonna have 3, and so, you know, if all 3 kids are melting down at the same time, what do? Someone's gonna have to suffer for a few minutes until we can kind of shift around. So I'm a little nervous about that. I'm not so nervous, of course, that we didn't want a bigger family, but I think that's my only kind of concern, if you will. I've also found the word comfortable has gone out of my vocabulary because I'm either way too hot or way too cold, and there's no in between. I always have a sweater with me, which is not unlike me because I'm pretty cold-natured, but I have a sweater with me and then I put it on, and then 5 seconds later I take it off because I'm hot.
What's that?
Vitamin D.
It's your turn.
So I'm excited to be entering into the 2nd trimester. And while this certainly hasn't been the worst, I know a lot of mamas out there are struggling with either infertility or other issues that are preventing them from having children of their own. So I don't want this to come across as complaining, but it certainly hasn't been easy on me. So I'm glad to be kind of leaving that 1st trimester behind. So here's to the next one, and I'll see you guys next time.